First thing I did was to part my hair into uneven halves. As you can see, I braided the back and then I began by stitching this hair extension to the braided parts. The name of the hair extension will be in the description box below. Feel free to check so you can get yours. It is actually a kinky twist, as you can see. So I started by stitching the hair extension, which actually comes in 3 separate inches. There is the 14-inch, the 16-inch, and the 18 inches, and they actually come in pairs. So I started by stitching the 14 inches first and then proceeded to the 16. Then I used the 18 for the bun part of my ponytail. So I kept on stitching, although I did most of it off camera because I only had one mirror in my room, so I was making use of that and then filming at the same time. But then I just hope you find this tutorial helpful, and if you do, feel free to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. So I noticed the way I'm stitching is not really showing, but the stitch is not like in the regular straight form that you would stitch your hair normally. This is like in the U form, like I stitched straight in the middle. Then when I got to like the sides of my ear, I went a bit higher than I would, just so the cornrow behind my ear would not show. So that's like the whole essence of stitching in like the U form, as you can see in this part. So stitching that way is actually very important. It makes the work look neat and it would cover any cornrow that you have at the sides of the ear. This is important just so the work looks neat and it looks professional. So when you are stitching, you could stitch straight while you're still in the middle, but the moment you get to the last cornrow that is by the ear, you're supposed to go like 1 inch or 2 inches higher before proceeding to stitch towards the middle. So watch and I hope you understand. So this is the final stitches at the back and I am super excited. Yeah. And this is because this is the first time that I am ever going to be doing a sewing on my own head, and I did so well. I'm super grateful I did so well. So this is what the back of the hair is supposed to look like. You can actually stitch at the final lap that you can see there if you're doing this on a client, but because this is on my head, I couldn't. Here we are taking a water break. Don't mind me using my Coca-Cola bottle recycled as a bottle water. I needed it. Now we are at the bun. By the way, I feel like you guys already know how I do my bun, so watch and learn. So for the bun, I used the 18 inches of the hair, and I had to do most of this part off camera because I just could not see what I was doing. But I basically stitched the hair extension to the hair in like a circular motion this time around, starting from the top of the bun to like the base of it. So that's it. So by this time I was done stitching, so I picked a few strands of the hair extension just to tie around the bun to give it more security, just like I do whenever I make a ponytail bun on my head. So that's basically what I did, and now the hair is given. The hair is giving what it should be given. So I applied my gel and then applied my edge control, laid my edges, and voila!